I'm having fun following you. I'm like all tensed up, bleeding.
Trail day 2 starting at Dell's Campground in Big Fork, Montana, going to Hooper State Park in Lincoln, Montana.
It's like 8 in the morning right now. After all this running around and going across the whole country, we're finally here. We're on the trail. It's fucking awesome. I mean, it's like totally something I've always wanted to do, have a motorcycle on all these twisty, turny roads. And it was fun, and it's a little bit scary driving at night with all this dust. And with your headlights on, all you see is dust. Anyway, we made it last night to Cedar Creek. Awesome that these people on the internet just leave you a little GPS coordinate, and there it is, a little free campsite. What the hell is going on here?
He doesn't know how to use the 3 seashells.
Breakfast of champions right there. Not that, the M&M's.
He's calibrated.
It's an alien!
I am ready to hit the trail today.
Yeah, so we just hit the trail, had a great start to day 2 after we kind of got on the road. Finally on the trail in the daytime.
Real sharp turn, real sharp turn.
Kind of the thing that you have in your mind the whole time you're planning the trip of just being out there on a dirt bike.
Real loose, real loose. I'm gonna stop at the bottom of the hill. I'm having fun following you. I'm like all tensed up, bleeding.
Yeah. I can go in front for a while.
I'm gonna piss real quick.
We were starting to climb elevation, and so we pulled off when we felt like we were decently up there to see if we can get some aerials. DJI has this built-in safety thing that won't allow you to fly if you're 5 miles within an airport. They wouldn't let me launch the thing, and so we just decided to hop back on our bikes and head down.
So we're just driving along through these long stretches. Not a lot happened, just putting some miles behind us. I met a cool dragonfly who kind of hitched a ride with me, and he was pretty fly for a dragonfly.
We hadn't gotten gas in about 3 hours, so we hopped on the highway, and as we were going down the road, we kept hitting these stops.
Does that feel good?
And we're not sure if it was due to forest fires or there was construction.
Or like a combination of both, maybe.
So we decided to stop by a Sinclair that wasn't burnt down.
Yeah, at least not yet.
That's when we saw all these helicopters flying above our heads that were carrying huge buckets of water, putting out fires.
We had some Red Bull.
Got a couple snacks, and Thadd did his own thing.
So many nice old trucks down here. And that one's kind of shitty, but most of them have absolutely no rust on them, which is fucking insane.
Back on the road, and we were ready to hit a trail, and the second we got to the trail, it was closed. There was a guy there who told us that it had been closed due to forest fires and that there was another trail about 30 minutes down the road that we could probably catch on. It was getting late, we were running out of daylight, so we do have this sense of urgency to try to get to camp before dark. And of course, Thadd has this thing where he has to stop and take photos of every old building he sees. We finally hit that trailhead that guy had told us to go for since the other one was closed, and this one's closed as well.
It's like, okay, the choice is take the highway, which is 3 hours, or risk going through the mountain road, which is only 1 hour.
Thadd had the feeling that all the fires south had been put out and there's no worry. This is just there as a precaution so people don't get lost out there. So we kicked them over and bypassed that sign and went on the trails. We were on the sides, on the cliffs of the mountain, and you can see out over all the trees, all the stuff that you wished you could do before you went on the trip.
But then, oh wait, there's smoke.
There was at least some
Plumes.
smoke billowing up from these trees, and it was small little spots that I could spot out. And so we pulled off for a moment, and I brought it up. I said, hey, there's smoke. And I think it was about a half hour after I had said that, there was fires.
I mean, you could see where there was ash and it's been smoldering.
And as we're ripping through, we're going through all these charred paths, and we finally come out of the woods. We've like descended the whole mountain. By the time we had hit the bottom of the mountain, it was dark.
What the hell are we doing?
Let's get off this gravel trail. And so we zip on through and we hit the nearest gas station and talk about what we'd just seen.
Did you read the sign?
I was slowing down and I knew it was gonna do it. Oh shit!
So Beth said something about what entrance they're at.
And so we pull up and we clearly wake everybody. We wake up Beth and Robin, and the dogs are excited to see us. Rocky comes bursting out, and we kill the bikes and start to set up our tents.
I gotta blow up pool raft for a mattress because I'm a cheap motherfucker. $1.49 at Meijer.
And so that's it. Dirty and dusty day. Time to kind of hit the hay and get ready for the next day.
Damn it.
And the headlight was like, whoa!